Have you outgrown your current home and you need more living room, another bedroom, maybe a study because you're having to work from home? Is it time to move to a different school district? The current superintendents or school board or school union is just forcing things on your kids that you don't believe in and you don't think is actually true. Well, if you answered yes to any of these questions, that means you're probably wondering, how do you sell your home? And in this video, that's what I'm going to go over. How to sell your home. Full disclosure, entertainment purposes only. If this is your first time to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos about living in Oklahoma, moving to Oklahoma, relocating to Oklahoma, and everything Oklahoma real estate, from neighborhood drives to videos like this to pros and cons, etc., etc. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Now that you've finished subscribing to the channel and you've hit the notification bell, my name is Josh Barnett. I'm a real estate agent here in Oklahoma. I make these videos to help customers, future customers, and past customers get to know more about Oklahoma and Oklahoma real estate. Everything from living in, moving to, etc., etc. Like I just said, that's why I make these videos, to earn your business. So if you're moving to, relocating to, or moving within, give me a call. The team of agents that I work with at eXp Realty, we're here to earn your business. Now, let's get in today's video. How to sell your home on your own. Entertainment purposes only. Step number one, when selling your home, just like when you're buying a home, you've got to talk to a lender. You don't want to sell your home and find out, oops, I can't buy a new home because I don't qualify for a loan. So the very first step is talk to a lender. Step number one, make sure that you can buy the new home when you sell this home, or you'd be surprised, you might be able to buy the home right away without even having to sell the first one, and that's going to make the whole process a lot easier. But talk to the lender, find out exactly what you qualify for. Step number one. Step number two, you got to research the neighborhood sales. You got to find out what other houses like yours are selling for. The Oklahoma County Tax Record is a great resource. It'll show you what homes in your neighborhood have sold for, and then compare those homes to your home to come up with a marketable sales price, okay? You don't want to overprice it. You don't want to underprice it. You want to sell it at market. So Oklahoma County Assessor. And once you get done researching the sales at the Oklahoma County Assessors, check out my site, link below. It will give you a valuation range real quick and easy, but you got to do the research first. Don't go the easy route first. Do the research first. Get used to that county assessor's page and the comparable sales and researching those homes that have sold, because that's the real work. Easy way is just jump it on my site, click it on sell, type in your address, poof, it'll give you a value range. But do that after you do the hard work. After you've researched the comparables, after you talk to the lender about your loan, step number three is running the numbers on the sale of your home. So let's say you have a sales price of $500K. You want to take out commissions for agents that you work with. You want to take out title fees. You want to take out government transfer fees and government taxes that are going to be involved in the sale of your home. Once you see that net number, and take out any mortgage that you may or may not owe on the house, take out that net mortgage, take out all those items, that's going to give you your net, your walk away money. And with that, go back to the lender you talked to in step one and make sure with that money you've got the right down payment that you need to move into that next house that you're wanting to move to. So that's step number three, running your numbers. Step number four, declutter. If you go, should I keep that? Yes, you need to get rid of it. Don't keep it. Or no, you shouldn't keep it. If you have to ask, should I keep it? The answer is no, don't keep it. Get rid of it. Declutter and clean. And then when you get done decluttering and cleaning, do it again. Do it twice. I'm serious. Everyone has too much stuff in their house. To get ready to move, might as well pack it up and store it anyways. Get rid of it. Put it in boxes and get rid of it. You don't need it there. Declutter, clean. Do it again. Declutter and clean. If you're using your garage as storage space, which is perfectly fine, don't stack everything up along the walls of the garage, because the termite guy, when he goes to inspect the house, he's going to need access to those exterior walls. So declutter and clean. Repeat. Declutter and clean. Do it twice. Okay? I'm not making it up. I'm being serious. And if you have to ask yourself, should I keep this? The answer is no. You don't. You don't need it. Get rid of it. You don't need 2 couches, 2 love seats, and 2 recliners in your living room. You don't. You need a couch, a love seat, and a recliner. Get rid of it. Okay? I promise you it will help out. Step number 5. Don't take your own pictures. If you take your own pictures, don't do it. I don't care if you're a photographer. Don't take your own pictures. You need to hire a real estate photographer. And that is what they do. That is their job. That's what they do 5, 6, 8 times a day. They take pictures of houses. They edit those pictures. They make it look good. That's what they do. You don't want someone who's a cop doing your taxes. You don't want someone whose specialty is basket weaving to make you a gate. I'm just trying to come up with examples here. Don't use your cell phone. Don't hire a photographer that's not a real estate photographer. Get a professional real estate photographer to take the pictures of your home. If I've got a buyer in the market for a house and that house meets our criteria, it has bad pictures online, I am like, let's go look at it ASAP. Let's go look at it ASAP. Because 90% of the consumers aren't going to look at it. They're like, ew, what's that? And then click off of it. That's going to give you an opportunity. Do not take bad pictures. Use professional pictures. Present your home in the best light as possible. Step number 6, when it comes to selling your home, go get some inexpensive little $30 Wi-Fi cameras. Put one in the living room facing the front door. Put one in the dining room, the kitchen, or whatever room your back door is in. Put it in there facing the back door, and put another one in the window in a master facing the master. Okay? Connect them to the Wi-Fi, connect them to your cell phone, and boom, you automatically have video surveillance on anyone that's coming through your house. If you're selling your home on your own, you definitely want that added protection to keep an eye on things. You definitely do. You're taking on liability when you're selling your home on your own. So having 3 Wi-Fi cameras there is going to help you see who came through the house, keep an eye on everybody, and it's also going to make everyone act more respectful. Knowing that they're being watched, it's going to make them act more respectful. And then also, you need to go buy a lockbox to put a spare key in, to put on your front door, or the bushes next to your front door. But you need a lockbox for agents to bring their buyers in through the house. Well, Josh, I'm selling my house without an agent. Okay, you are selling your house without an agent. That's fine. But do you really want to eliminate 70% of all the potential buyers on your home by saying you're not going to work with a buyer's agent? You don't. You don't. And we're going to go over who all is going to be calling you on a later step when you're selling your home on your own. You don't want to eliminate the agents. Trust me, you don't. They know what they're doing. They're the only ones that do this for a living in this whole process when you're selling it on your own. So get a lockbox, put a spare key in the door. You're going to want to work with the buyers that have agents. You are. You're not going to want to shoot yourself in the foot. You're not. If it takes you 3 months longer to sell your house when you could have just sold it within the first week working with the buyer with an agent, it's the same net. Step number 7, you got the photos back, you got the cameras set up, you got the lockbox on the front door, spare key in it. Start building the websites. Start building the websites, start building the Craigslist ads, start building the Facebook ads, save them all as drafts. You don't want to go live with them yet. Get it all built up. Have it all ready there to go for Thursday, okay? Just put it all together. You're building all the marketing material right now in step 7. You're building the websites, Craigslist ads, the Facebook posts, the Twitter posts, the Parlor posts. You're making a YouTube video where you walk through like I do with the 360 camera. You're building all your marketing material in step 7. And also, in that marketing material, you're going to want to get a burn phone. You're going to want to get a prepaid phone with a number that you're never going to answer again after the sale of this house. Okay, the burn phone. Here's why you want the burn phone. I got the numbers right here. And I made these numbers up, so they're not written in stone. Verify it on your own. And you'll know, as soon as you go live, you'll know 50% of the calls you're going to get when you bring your home live are going to be from agents saying, I could help you sell your house. 50% of them. And they're going to be like, why'd you list it by yourself? What do you plan on going? What are your plans on doing with all the money? Do you know what your debt is? They're going to ask you all sorts of these questions. They're not going to say, hey, I got a buyer who wants to see your house. Can I schedule a showing? They're not going to say that. They're going to say, why did you do this on your own? They want your listing. The other 20% of calls are going to be investors. Oh, man, how'd you come up with that price? How'd you come up with that price on that house? What? You went to county? Oh, and you used Josh's website? Well, dang it. Okay, so you know what it's worth. Well, what made you come up with that? How do you feel that it's worth that much? Nothing wrong with those guys. Everyone's got to have a job. But those are the questions they're going to ask. They want to buy your house for 60 cents on the dollar. So they can turn around and sell it to someone else for what you're asking for. That's just their business plan. That's what they do. No big deal. Everyone does things different. Look at the government. They run out of money. They just print it up. They're the worst criminals out of everybody. They're like, I'll just print some more money. The taxpayers will cover it, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then the other 20% are going to be, what did I write down right here? Unqualified buyers. The other 20% are going to be unqualified buyers. So 50% are going to be agents, 20% are going to be investors. The other 20% are going to be unqualified buyers. Hey, you do rent to own? You do rent to own? Well, we don't want a mortgage. Nothing wrong with rent to own. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's what they'll be asking. And that's a decision you got to make as a seller if you're going to do that or not. But they won't get qualified. They just want to look at your house. It's weird. I don't know why, but it happens. It happens to me, and I'm an agent. Hey, I want to look at that house. Okay, great. How long have you been looking? Well, we've been looking for a couple of years. Okay, have you spoken with a lender? Do you have your financing qualified? Those only last about 30 days typically, 90 days typically. Well, we want to find the right house first. Oh, okay. You really want someone who doesn't even have a loan secured to look at your house? That's why you need a burn number. You need a burn number because once you're done with this process, you're going to throw this phone away. You're going to be so happy because you're tired of these calls. And then the last 10% of the calls. So if you get 100 a day, 10 of them are going to be qualified buyers. Half of them will be working with an agent, half of them won't. Those are the 10% that you're going to want to work with. And that's why you need a burn number. You don't need people blowing up your phone on a number that they're going to have forever, that's going to be on the internet forever, that you're going to be bothered with forever. If you're not a real estate professional, you're not going to want your phone ringing as much as our phone rings. You're going to want to throw away that number. That 10% is why you have the burn number. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. You get the lock boxes and you get the burn phone to handle the showings and to handle the qualifying of the calls. Okay? You're not just going to let everyone come to your house. That's why you got the cameras up too. So I hope all that makes sense. That was step number 7. Step number 8, it's Thursday morning, time to go live. You hit publish on all those Facebook drafts. You hit publish on all those Craigslist posts. You hit publish on your tweets. Publish on your parlors. You hit publish everywhere. You bring it live. If you called the Daily Oklahoman and ran a classified ad, do that. I don't know if there are papers anymore. I think it's all digital, but I'm sure there's a classified section in it. Go live with it, okay? And as soon as you go live, go to the work hotel. Spend Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the work hotel. Do not be at the house because you'll get, like I said, 100 calls and 10 people will schedule showings. You don't want to mess up the house. You want it to be completely ready. You've decluttered and cleaned it twice. You've had the photos shot on it. You want it to look like the way you're presenting it, and you don't want to mess it up with your stuff. So go to the work hotel, grab some lunch, sit down, fire up the computer, turn the ringer on the phone, start going through the voicemails at the work hotel and qualifying the buyers. So pick up the burn phone, start listening to the voicemails, and you'll probably see 50% of them are agents trying to list your home. 20% are the investors trying to buy it 60 cents on the dollar. 20% are the unqualified buyers who refuse to get qualified for some reason. They probably don't really want to buy a home. And then the other 10% are the people that you'll schedule showings with. If it's a buyer, ask for the pre-qual letter, get a pre-qual letter, verify with the lender the pre-qual letter is real. I'm serious. Do it. And if it's an agent, verify with the real estate commission that that is a real agent. I'm serious about that too. Watch Dateline NBC, watch 60 Minutes. You'll see all the weird fraud and scam that's out there nowadays. Verify, verify, verify. This is why if you don't hire a real estate agent to do this, you've got to just really look at everything from a different perspective. Don't believe everything everyone's telling you, and verify, verify, verify. Full disclosure, videos for entertainment purposes only. Consult an attorney for any legal advice. Step number 9. You schedule the showings, people start walking through, you're watching them on your Wi-Fi cameras, making sure they're not weirdos, and you start getting feedback. And you start getting offers. And you start looking at the feedback, looking at the offers that works best for you. Maybe you want a lease back after 30 days. Maybe the net isn't as desirable as the lease back for 30 days, so you find your new home. Or the net is desirable and you want the highest net possible. You can care less about the lease back because you've already found a new house. If you already found a new house, you better be doing all these steps at the new house and not at the work hotel. You better not have gone to the work hotel because I said go to a work hotel when you live in another house. That would be silly. But pick the offer that's best for you, okay? Pick the offer that's best for you. Go through the feedback, go through the offers, look at them all. That's step number 9. Those are the 9 simple steps to get your house sold that you have to go through. That's it. That's it. It's nothing about closing. It's just getting your house sold, getting a contract on your house, getting it sold. It's not about closing. Closing's a whole nother video. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this video on the 9 steps to getting your house sold. We went over things like wireless cameras. We went over things like decluttering and cleaning. We went over things like getting a prepaid phone that you're going to throw away. We went over all those steps that we went over in this video, and I really hope you enjoyed them. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out the algorithm. And as my other videos come through, watch them too. Might not be about selling your home, but it will be some fun Oklahoma stuff, whether that's neighborhoods, pros and cons, cost of living, all the stuff that I do. 360 walkthroughs. Come on, those are cool. You gotta love the 360 walkthroughs. And if you decide after all this and giving it a shot, it's not your cup of tea, which I totally get, give me a call. Team of agents that I work with at HP Realty and we're here to earn your business. This is what we do for a living. This is what we love. We love doing this stuff. We love qualifying buyers. We wake up waiting for our phone to ring. It's a sickness. It really is a sickness, but that's what we are. That's what we do. All right, guys. Josh Barnett, eXp Realty. I'll see you on the next clip. Oh, and right about now, I got some other cool videos popping up right here and some cool videos popping up right here. And then there's also a little subscription button right there. Just hit the subscribe if you haven't already done it. I've asked you like 3 times to do it already. If you haven't done it, hit it. And then if you never want to hear from me again, hit that button anyways, because it helps me out. If you ever get a channel, I'll hit the button for you. Okay? All right, guys. See ya on the next clip.